Hey everyone, welcome to another Pokemon Crystal Randomizer Cinco Bingo match. Today we got Sceptross versus Kozak94. Sceptross is 1-0 in his group so far, Kozak is 0-2, so he'll be hoping to win this one to give himself a fighting chance to make it out of groups. But yeah, these guys have been waiting long enough, I'll put them started. Let's have a look at this card. This card is quite unusual in that we have 3 almost guaranteed lines. Just the way the goals have been positioned. You can almost do column 1, assuming Beedrill Butterfree exists. Column 2, assuming also your Ponyta exists because the static O and Tin Tower counts. And row 1, assuming Poliwrath or Slowking exists. So, you know, we've got a few almost bingos, so be some pivotal Pokemon goals to give us that, but we might be able to just ignore a large portion of the card, depending on what info shows up. We do have a random Pokemon goal in the middle though, Ariados or Ledian. That's always a little scary, but at least you can evolve into it from Ledibur or Spinarak. Yeah, nothing particularly on the card that needs you to set a certain day, so these guys can use that whenever they like. Although it might be nice to have the bug catching contest as an option if you want to check a few slots there. That's what Sceptross is doing. But it's not a huge deal if you didn't spend that date. Right, we've got an Acrobat or Giraffe. Giraffe is the easy choice here because it's on the card. And Giraffe is actually a pretty decent Pokemon to main. Normal type draw is nice because there are so many normal moves. You get a guaranteed one in Alex Forest as well in the Headbutt TM. And Giraffe can hit on both his land special side, so it can run a bunch of different moves. Can Giraffe Rig? Let's see what it has soon enough. Well, we have 3 non-attacking moves and Dizzy Punch. Dizzy Punch is at least a normal move, but you want a little more coverage than that. Nice in Sceptross that you saw Kakuna immediately though. That's an easy evolution into Beedrill, and that will give us 4-on-1 for absolutely free. Now, Gramble is definitely a mainable Pokemon. Very, very powerful, and it has Mega Kick, a very powerful move. Very inaccurate too though, 120 power, 75% accuracy. Runners of Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green know all about the pain of having to rely on Mega Kick. But it does have 4 attacking moves at the very least, and one being Karate Chop to do well against those Rock and Steel types that normally are good against. It does have some special moves too, but you don't really want to be using special attacks from Bramble if you can avoid it. Kozak's Rapidash could be useful as well. Ice Punch, Psybeam. Rapidash a little better on the physical side, but definitely use special moves. I think he's just checking those stats because he wasn't sure. Might have a low special or DV actually, that was quite low special compared to his attack. Wait, what is Gramble's special attack? I don't wanna think that. Okay, Gramble has 60 special attack, so it's not unusable. You can, you know, it'll do for hitting the ghost types you can't hit otherwise. So yeah, this Gramble is fine. Just you want a more reliable attack for it to spam than Mega Kick, really. Well, Alex, you didn't miss all that much. We're right at the start of the race. Both these guys scored a Gramble. Kozak also scored a Rapidash. We'll see what he wants us to main. Both picked the Girafarig start because it's on the card. And yeah, now Sceptross is getting wrecked by Blizzard Venonat. Would have preferred that experience on his Gramble, but you know, plenty more opportunities to gain experience. Kozak's saving. You don't actually have to win this Ramble battle, but maybe he just doesn't want it to take forever, or he really wants the experience. Yeah, he also gets swaggered. If he didn't Mega Kick to be able to win, oh, that swagger was quite nice for him. And it's all about the confusion. Confusing itself with Deathblade and confusing you with Swagger. But Kozak does get the experience with Gramble, very nice. Sceptross maybe looking like Kakuna again for the first time. And he finds it good stuff. Checking those moves, we do have 2 move goals in the card today. We got a Pokemon with speed reducing move, as well as a Pokemon with 4 non-HM field moves. We haven't seen any of those pop up yet, but you know, early game. Kozak's seeing a fair few flying types. Flying types is on the card, so he's going to try and catch this Satu. Oh, but he gets roared out. Unfortunate. There's plenty of approaches to Flame Book Cleaners you can do. You can fight some of the early ones to get yourself a bit more experience, which is what Sceptross did when you fought the first one. You want your main to be around level 8 by the time you face the first gym, ideally. You might get off with Gengar. That's the third flying type on this route for Kozak. We can catch this one. Nice, this is a good level for Gramble. He can just enter the gym now. And he's learning Return. Return is a move that is more powerful depending if you've got higher friendship And at the start, your Pokemon starts with 70 friendship, and that means that return is 46 power-ish. It's like no, can't be right. No, it'd be less than that. So you divide your friendship by 2.5, so it's nowhere near that, is it? More like 30-ish, a bit lower. Wow, and Kozak goes to Route 46 and finds a Mewtwo. Oh, well then, this might be just what he needed to pull back from the lead. It has Thunder, really powerful special attack. Yep, you'll want this. And there we go. It feels a little weird for Mewtwo just to get in a Pokeball like that. But in these races, everything's naturally set to 255, which is the maximum. And the Mewtwo has Headbutt too, so it's being Headbutt to Peck Thunder. That is perfectly fine. You can definitely run that. Mewtwo is it's the best Pokemon to run in this game. It's not particularly close. It has massive special attack and usable physical attack. Yes, I know. It is another Mewtwo main, but this is what happens, you know? It's the best Pokemon in the game. When you see it, you gotta run it. Golduck's pretty powerful with Double Beam as well. Sceptross able to knuckle through. But being only level 2, that Mewtwo is going to need a little bit of training to be ready for Fox's Swim. So, it might be a good idea to fight the phone book trainers at this point. Well, you know, it's usable compared to its special attack. It's nothing special, but it is still triple digits, yeah. Oh, what is this? Alakazam was a special move? I can't believe what I'm seeing. He's not quite powerful enough to take on that Gramble with Mega Kick. Wow, what is this? We're seeing some powerful stuff here. Blastoise with Hydro Pump too? Wow. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how quickly you... I forget exactly how quickly you gain friendship in this game, but I think the power of return will be like around 40-ish at the moment. It'll be very low. Be able to break through the confusion thankfully. That was pivotal there. And he's learning Belly Drum too. I think that's definitely worth teaching. He gets rid of return. But yeah, not doing enough damage. By the time you get Headbutt, you know, that's just use that really over return. It doesn't have the early game power. You want frustration at this point of the game. There's a question in chat about objectives to the bingo board. So what happens is that the goals are all like weighted in a particular weight bracket, and you'll only see one of the goals in each bracket on the card, and they're all weighted so that you don't get too many easy goals on one line, for example. That's basically how it goes. So there's some goals you'll never see together, like I think Call a Last and Call a Sailor. I think they're in the same bracket. Or, well, okay, the ones I know for sure are things like 6 water types and 8 water types and 6 flying types. Those will never be on the same card, because they're in the same bracket for sure. Anyway, Sceptross encounters a Lugia on a Fernbook trainer, so that's some information for him. Once this Mewtwo gets going, I imagine that Kozak will, start to breathe through it. It's just getting it off the ground at that low level. The way the experience curves is set up in this randomizer, every non-legendary has the same experience curve, medium fast, and every legendary has the same experience curve, slow. So legendaries will gain levels a little bit slower than non-legendaries, just to make up for the power difference. Even with that though, Mewtwo is really, really good. Oh, I didn't mention it earlier, but that Golduck in Falcon's Gym using Bubble Beam. Bubble Beam does count as a speed-reducing move, it does have a chance for lower speed, so that's something to make a note of. If we don't see anything with a speed-reducing move later, you'll know that a level 9 Golduck will have Bubble Beam. Sceptross able to get himself pretty well stocked here. When you get to Azalea, you can buy Super Potions, which is what you'll be using for most of the game, really. Well, pretty much all of the game. You might maybe have a few Hyper Potions in reserve in case you get in real trouble, but generally Super Potion will be enough. I think he has some repels and some escape ropes to get himself out of some of those areas. Like, we do have complete all Ruins of Alpha puzzles in the card, and the best way to go through those is using a bunch of escape ropes, but that's not for a while yet. That finds another flying type. He's already halfway there. Oh, I wondered what that was for, but it just says he realized he had TM11 for 30 seconds, so I guess he caught it. He hasn't marked it. Oh, maybe he sold it. Yeah, I think he sold it. Yeah, I think that's what happened. Nothing particularly to worry about to sell to the M11 because you can get, there's a guaranteed place to get that. You can get it in the radio tower from after the rocket takeover has been stopped, which we when you talk to Lance and Drake, you kind of skip all that. But yeah, just Sceptross saying in the card chat for clarity that he did pick up the M11, but he doesn't have it anymore. Yeah, you won't worry too much about that. The money may well be more valuable to him at this point. Feels like choosing to climb Sprout Tower at this point to get Mewtwo a bit more experience. Level 8 is probably enough, but HM05 Flash is on the card. Not that we know that we can complete it yet. We would need Force the Opportunity to show up for the column, and Polyrath Explosion to show up for the road. It does give him Ho information though, so that could be helpful. Well, I saw Sceptross reset while I was looking at Kozak, and I looked back and he just double karate chop for its speed for victory, so I can't imagine what would have happened the first time. Very interesting to see these guys have these guys as, you know, how differently raced and called approach these guys. Because I'm still back at Sprout Tower, but you know that doesn't mean he's out of it by any means. Flash is a time investment, but it might end up being necessary. We might get some. We've still got one more fight to get some good info out of it. It also gets teleports into Mewtwo, which is a nice utility move. You can use that to walk back to the last Pokemon Center you used and do some funky things with that. The easiest thing to do is to... The easiest way to use it is to go to Goldenrod and then teleport back there when you need to, but you can also go just enter in Violet and teleport back there when you need to instead. You know you have it in advance. Well, because I got Dunsparce info, but we already have the Dunsparce after the Gravitech goal. So the only thing you got out of this was the Ho information. But you'll also get Flash, so he'll have that goal out of the way. Can't teleport out of the building though. Because I might have forgotten to find escape rope. It's not really anything to worry about in the regular game because you can just grab an escape rope right next to the Elder. but since items are randomized in this game, you've got to remember to buy one if you want to get out of here quickly. Oh, what kind of encounter it is with this map now? You often can just walk through here without getting a single encounter. Dang, he's actually repelling. No. Yeah, Kozak94 didn't found a Mewtwo on Route 46. It did take him a while though, and it was in level 2, so he's had to spend a little bit more time to raise it up. Wow! Sceptross doesn't want to risk the Mega Kick. But, yeah, he gets frozen by Blizzard. That was a +6 Karate Chop, and it did less than half. I mean, better than that does only take a quarter of the usual damage. And we're actually teaching Tackle, look at that. That's, you know, you gotta teach Tackle for that Venonat. You know, so, it's a sentence I never thought I'd say, but that's rando for you sometimes. Come on, feels like just took out that rolling one shot, so we will not see the double beam from that. There you go. Tackle making that fight so much easier. What am I even saying? This sounds so strange coming out of my mouth. Taking that one extra tile out of the first 4 tiles of immunity and gets an encounter, but it doesn't help him. Anyway, so we've got a nice upgrade to Tackle. Pretty soon, we'll just be able to get that headbutt TM from that guy. He always gives you the same TM because items given to you by people are not randomized, and TMs that teach you field moves like headbutt, top smash, dig, teleport's not a TM. But yeah, those are not. Those always give you the same move. Like this one here, and 12 Sweet Sounds as well. He's having trouble landing a hit on this Blastoise right now. Kozak does have that X accuracy. He might have been inclined to use that here. Just, because I could always hit with headbutt. When you use an X accuracy in these games, you will never miss. Ever. Well, I mean, unless they're using dig or something. Yeah, welcome even the Psybeam TM. Exactly what you want to see from Mewtwo. It might even be better than Psychic on Mewtwo, just because Mewtwo has huge power already, and Psybeam having more power points means you can spam it that much more. And now we should see Mewtwo just plow through the upcoming fights. Sceptross hasn't taught Headbutt yet. You have to imagine that's an oversight. He'll probably just teach it shortly. Because despite Pokemon with full 9HM field moves being on the card, you can rebuy Headbutt once you use it, as long as you picked it up in the first place. So if you need to see Headbutt something else in that goal, you can do that. Or buying it again in the department store. What's nice to do for Kozak is you port fighting now, and swap it to slot 1 by pressing select while you're in your move, and then select again. So you go down to Psybeam, press select again, and it'll put it in, and it'll swap it with a slot 1 move. And then you can put Mash A and use your moves you'll be using the most. Very unlucky for Sceptross. Thunder Punch is only 10% to paralyze. Now I learned this from something Halfrey said in a previous when he was commentating previously. If you use Jelly Drum when you're under half in Gen 2, it won't cut your HP in half, but you get +2 in attack, so it works like a sword stance. I believe it only works like that in Gen 2. After that it was fixed. It's a pretty niche bit of knowledge. I'm not sure if Sceptross is aware, or probably just didn't want to go into fights at half health. Gumball's not the fastest thing in the world, so you can just get out instead and take a bit of damage if your HP is a bit too low. Now, Kozak did not mean to hit this trainer, but he does get Almond information out of it. So, you know, could be helpful later on. Another flying type for him too, that'll be his fourth flying type injected it. The same thing on Sceptross' screen. The Squidward and Natu too. Sceptross gets that Natu just because it presents itself to him, and that was his first normal turn. Kozak94. He finds another one, this will be his fifth, wow. Question in chat about the starters. The starters were Venonat. I can't remember the second one. Oh, the second one I think was Crobat actually. I think so. And then the third one was Giraffaric, which is the one they picked because it was a goal. That's Crobat. We're refusing to get in right now. Catch formulas modified slightly in the Crystal Feed play. So you're actually more likely than you are in the regular game to catch things at full HP. As well as everything's catch rate being boosted to the maximum. So you're roughly 1 in 3 to get it in. He's just got a chuck the level ball, which is guaranteed to catch anything with a 255 catch rate, just because it uses a slightly different formula to other Pokeballs. Just keep breaking out. And he finds a Steelix, and that's a bona fide goal for him. Yeah, I mean for that Dunsparce Giraffaric Waterfall goal, we've seen both Dunsparce and Giraffaric, so you know, maybe it didn't end up being all that important, but you never know how rare they're going to be when you deck them. Right, that's Felix having 2 accuracy reducing moves, no speed reducing. And the Ponyta and Kozak then. And Union Cave is the place to be. Like, Kozak's not sure if Octazooka will kill. I think it'll survive. Yeah. But yeah, he's running low on Pokeballs, so he doesn't want to waste them on a full HP Pokeball. Definitely wants us to get in, and it did. And now he picks up the TM11 Sunny Day. Which I will mark for him, so that he can realise. Sceptross getting some steel type information there, with Fizzle on arrival. His old nemesis Bennett. This time he's able to take it out in one hit with no problems. Alright, let's see if we can identify these cries. One of those could be pretty main switchable. Any guesses in chat as to what those rumors might be? I think I'll be able to identify it. Yep, Sceptross was lucky. No joy though. His Scramble is fine. But one of those robots sounded like a Zapdos to me. Which would have been really good to switch to. Yeah, I think it was Zapdos, Hitmontop, and Zero. I think Sceptross is a little bit forcing information right now. I think if he caught the Kakuna, and he saw a Lugia on the trainer. But besides that, he hasn't seen anything else that's on the card, I don't think. But because of the timing of the M11 Sunny Day, he might be able to guess where Kozak got the Steel type and the Horse and Pony thing. Well, as soon as I say that, he gets site information, so that's nice for him. Man, Sceptross is not had great luck with confusion with this race, huh? Oh, the switch back, very, very bold. Okay, it does go for extreme shooting instead of done that time. Oh, that's nice though. He's being able to avoid the damage, so he gets conversion to Beetle right here. Oh, actually, no, stop using Pokemon from the volume 4 times on the card too. So, he can just do his first stop there. Low level, Caterpie, Metapod, Weedle, Kakuna, absolutely the best thing for it. The result super early. That Pigeon had drill pack, but it's not. Doesn't have the greatest attack stat, but Sceptross is alright there. Kozak Mewtwo seems to be doing alright when it hits Thunder. When he misses Thunder, it kind of feel like he's been punished a bit disproportionately, but he's going through. Scyther on 39 from Toon Tower and Ruins of Elf, I think. And that's Mount Mortar, Sprout Tower, Well Islands. I might have gotten Ruins of Elf wrong for Scyther. After this, I believe Sceptross only needs one more phone number to get a full phone book. So you can get that from either getting a number from Bill's sister, or from doing another quick fight. There's a good one on Route 42 on the way from Halfway Town if you want to do that. He's trying to just get through with all this limited PP so he can teach strength and flying, but this much, you know, would have been real nice to have a normal move for this thing. But it's okay, because we're just going to stop Kakuna for evolving another time instead. A little slow how this is working out, but at least it's time that's used for something else. I think that crit mattered. Not bad. Fun fact, that poker fan that Sceptross just fought will give you a number if you have Pikachu in your party. I believe that makes him the only kind of trainer who is, well, it's either him or the other Pokemon who's required to progress, so it gives you a number. Because they're getting Headbutt, which Mewtwo already had, but well, I mean, you could just finish on Mewtwo with the 4 non-HM field moves to learn Teleport. You don't have to do that goal right away, you can save it for later. But I guess it's possible when you're done with all your battles sometimes. Now, this will be Kozak's 6th and final flying type when he catches this. I'm saying when, but I feel like I might, well, attempt to fade a little bit, but he should be flying now. That's 6 flying types for Kozak, but If he doesn't realise that, well, he does realise. There you go. There's the mark. So awesome. Had an accuracy reducing move, not a speed reducing one. Or maybe, or did it have a speed reducing one? Oh, Sceptross knocked it like way back. I must have missed what he got with that. You know, what lines can Sceptross do at this point? Let's have a look. Well, he gets wrecked by this Magmar. Might be able to do a whole lot, actually. Yeah, we haven't really seen any Arido for 11 of making it. Right now, Sceptross can do row 5, column 1, and column 2. We need a little bit more anything. Kozak, we also do this nice teleport here. We can talk to that girl outside. Who's near the Stutter Widow. And teleport running back to Goldenrod. So that's good, just to eliminate that bike back. That said, the third time stopping to clean up and evolving. There's one more to go, and then he'll be able to evolve it into his speed roll for that goal. Well, before Sticker 5 from Alakazam earlier, normal service resumed with Iron Tail from it. And that's the fourth stop from Sceptross. he's getting more steel information in case he didn't like my Fizzle was. Fizzle was in Mount Mortis, Trout Tower, well, Trout Tower is not a terrible spot for it, but probably an even better spot for it would be in the water somewhere, because that's only got 3 encounter slots. And it's in Skarmory as well, so that's even more fun. And Skarmory's a flying type too, that might be better for mountains as well. And there's that Beedrill. Okay, like checking some TMs here. That's Beedrill can move his longer. That's Mirror Kick, Double Kick, and Explosion stuff. Oh, so the Milk Drink TM. Well, there you go then. That non-expensive field news is absolutely free in that case. So that means we can also do a row 4. He still doesn't have enough info to finish, but hopefully he can get some from his travels. Well, he gets his Ledian, that will help an awful lot, because that's the central goal. That's really good. He can do... well, he can do both diagonals with that if he wants to. So now Sceptross does have enough information to finish, assuming that Ledian is in my catch-up. Yeah, it's not the greatest thing to use on Barrage, because Barrage is a multi-hit move, the characteristic of the last hit. The last hit, rather. So he just wanted to free switch back into Bramble. But this is, this is unfortunate. Bramble's speed letting it down here. When you're a bit slow, you're more susceptible to these safest moves. And yeah, from things like cross-chop too. Oh, you've seen is no joke. Nice dodge on cross-chop now though. Oh, you can. Oh yeah, you can lose these things, can't you? I forget. I've never actually done that, so yeah. Maybe he just wanted. Maybe he kind of just was just going to take the loss if that's what happened. Alright, well actually in that case he might be disappointed that Cross-Chop didn't hit, because now he doesn't get a free heal for his entire party. Because that looks like he's taking care of the field moves as well. He also has the Not Drink TM. There you go. 61 Pokeballs. Hopefully that'll be enough, exactly. So Sceptross is nowhere near 6 flying types, so I wonder if you'll want to skip column 2 and just do column 1, rows 4 and 5 in both diagonals. Although that involves you. No, you probably don't want to do that because there are 8 trainers and Light has the point to do that. Yeah, maybe you want to skip row 5 in that case. And just catch flying types as new Sceptross stuff. Hopefully evolves into a flying type, but that's not really much good to us. Because of the strength of evolution. So I imagine Sceptross might go down to the electrodes and Hogany. Who knows? Okay, Legion's in some good spots. Route 37 and Route 33 are both pretty good. No water spots now, so we'll bring the land somewhere. See what's in Union's both as well. Calmary on 39, that's probably the best because it's a flying type too. Sceptross that's the force move he needs for the Pokemon 4 non-HM field moves. He'll turn in Kenya here to get the M50 Nightmare. That's the wrong one. There you go. Yeah, in Gold Mode, I imagine he may get Bill's number from his sister, pick up the Pokemon while he's there. That'll finish his phone book. Oh, and it's Poliwrath. Well, that's on the card as well. So now he can skip. What was I saying he might want to skip? Row 5? You can skip. Well, he could have skipped that anyway. I mean, they're all looking pretty inviting. Well, Mouth Puzzles is fine for Sceptross. That's a really important goal for him. And, yeah, I mean, as long as he doesn't, get lost when trying to put them together, it'll be okay. Feels like getting a bit trolled by this Geodude here with Whirlwind. Just waiting to get dragged back out into what is Mewtwo, but it's taking some time. Oh, actually, Sceptross doesn't have the horse and pony sign, so that's me. Never mind, it can't be 2 or row 4. But you can probably guess where the ponytail was. It was in Union Cave, like around a similar time to where Kozak got some game. Personally, I'm not too bothered about alpha puzzles. You know, at least I know that I'm going to be able to do them, and that the Pokemon that I'm looking at, it's not like, you know, with a Pokemon goal, you're always worried that it'll take forever to show up, or when you do find it, it has explosion or something, you know, stuff like that. So yeah, there's his field move taken care of. Or did he teach it, or did he not teach small yet? He hasn't marked it anyway. That's just taking a snap Pokemon here. I think that was Egg. No, it's Starmie. Never mind. Maybe just because you have to KO these when you encounter them. Okay, that was definitely Persian in the resets for that, because that doesn't help him. And that sounded like Kingdra, so that's another one that's not helpful. Nice to be able to identify cries so that you can reset nice and early. You can do something similar for these guys if you want, but you can actually run away from the outpost. And Sceptross doesn't need to KO 2 of them anyway. Sceptross does find a flying type here. Oh, that was close. But yeah, he will have to KO that Zubat if he wants to defeat the Electric Goal. Unfortunately, which means kind of giving up on this flying type for now. Was that for? I wasn't. I need to look to see when he checks that, because he hasn't marked the goal yet. Looks like he hasn't. Looks like he's buying another TM, so I guess he doesn't have it. Okay, now he has it. Good stuff. Alright, so Kozak takes Morty down. We'll be heading towards the shop. And after that, we'll see how he decides to approach the cleanup phase. So, I reckon, yeah, Sceptross can do row 1, column 1, column 4, and then both diagonals. So, this is what I was saying earlier about him not being too worried about selling Sunny Day, because he can, well, the TM for Sunny Day anyway. Giving it to Sai, just make sure he doesn't accidentally sell it or something. Not that I think he'll need any more money in particular. Alright, Skarmory was on Route 39, so Sceptross will be looking for that here. Hoping to get that, once for a Steel type and for another Flying type. He's a little short on Flying type right now, he needs 4 more. Although having said that, he doesn't actually... I'm not really sure why he needs Flying type. Oh, Scyther's here too, never mind, Scyther and Skarmory are here. Yeah, alright then. I mean, this does give him another Flying type, but yeah, I don't think he actually is on the path at this point. I guess, you know, just catching them as they show up, just in case he happens to run into Horsey or ponies along the way. Oh, he's not sticking around for Skarmory, okay. Plus, again, Skarmory isn't on his path either, and... yeah, never mind, Skarmory's not on his path, but he doesn't really need a Steel type. He doesn't have fossil information. Guess I'm just used to only having information of new goals and, you know, not being able to be choosy. Well, he's running into a lot of Flying types, so if he gets to Drio, that'll be his 6th one. Okay, never mind, he can buy it. His 5th one, rather. He may have realised that this isn't actually on his path to finishing. Just needs that. Well, loading will give him we'll give him 5 Flying types, I think. So, you know, I think if he is still going for 6, I think he does still need to get 1 more. There's 1 that I didn't count. Yeah, this Latian is proving quite elusive, isn't it, right now? Meanwhile, Kozak is, you know, doing mutant things. It's like, just a sanity check there. Just see that it's also on route 33, perhaps it'll be more common there. Well, he finds it immediately. Good stuff. So now he's going to go do the Alpha puzzles. More flying type just keep coming up. But he's only one flying type away from getting that goal, but he doesn't necessarily... He doesn't really need it. It would help him because he doesn't have force to a pony type, so we'll force to a proficient thing. He doesn't need the steel type either. He might just be like, you know, not repelling spear here in case Pony Class shows up because he knows it was marked for at this point. Let's take this optional, perhaps we'll give it as the info we were craving, or perhaps not. If Sceptross does get the pony type here, he can... well, actually, maybe he does need it. Yeah, he might still need that actually. What can we do right now? We can do row 1, column 1, if not column 4. We can do the top bottom right diagonal. But then he needs one more thing from somewhere. And he doesn't want to do the lighthouse trainers. Because they take a while. And it would only help him with one line. 4 alpha puzzles take a while too, but it does help him with 3 lines. Got those top 2 ones in the wrong place, and I'll swap those over. There you go. Was the area ever account for fishing or headbutt? I kind of like how it doesn't when you look in the decks, but it doesn't show up. Kind of, you know, another way to hide your information by doing some maybe unusual play. Night is one of the harder puzzles to kind of visualize in your head exactly where the skeletons is going. Yeah, I think I've got it right so far. There you go. Looks like to me. Kozak about to get his Polyrath from Bell. And the next thing got to boot. It's a little jumbled up, but it looks good now. This could be so puzzle after Sceptross. And a ball for ball. Oh, hose you can spot. You got water, so yeah, looks like not sure he wants to do 8 trains in Lighthouse, but he might have to. Well, I say that. More info though. More, even with this, because that horsey pony has used for Kozak. Sceptross knew exactly where that was. Like he didn't repel too Union, I think, because he was hoping he would lock into it. But unfortunately, it didn't happen like that. No, the 6th badge will still be Glacier badge, so if Sceptross decides to go for that, well, which he will, because even though, you know, 8 trainers in Lighthouse you think would have some similarity with Mineral badge, you still have to climb the tower twice if you do that. You only have to climb it once if you only have to defeat the 8 trainers. And Jasmine's a bit tougher than Price is. Oh, the Togepi had Cotton's Fall. Well, that's nice for Kozak. Free speed reducing move. I was perhaps hoping to get some information out of it. It does give him row 5. But yeah, he can do. Right, so let me make sure I get this right this time. He can do. He's got row 1. He'll have column 1 done when he gets the 6th badge. He has column 4. He has the top left to bottom right diagonal. Actually, yeah, that's fine, isn't it? If he's got that, and then he can do row 5 and we'll be done. Yeah, okay. Or he can get the Omanite and not have to fight all these trainers. But then he'll have to get that and the steel type. Sceptross did actually encounter a Steelix earlier, but didn't catch it because it didn't help him at the time. You find Scyther immediately here too. Okay, I mean he's already got this, but there you go. Well, Sceptross doesn't have the information on Horse or Ponies now. He can, like, he knows roughly where Kozak got it because he picked it up around the same time that he got Team 11 Sunny Day, which was just gem in Union Cave. But he might have thought it was like fishing or something, I don't know, because he didn't repel through Union and didn't see it. He's not working on his 6th badge. Now for this game you don't have to fight this guy, you can instead go up like the middle left and fight the girl who only has 1 Pokemon, and then you can like go around and the cycle is such that you won't hit this guy with 3 Pokemon. So, the question is about how the encounters split up. For every land area is split up into 7 encounter slots in these randomizers. You have 2 20% encounter slots, 2 15% encounter slots, and 3 10% encounter slots. In the water, it's split up into 3 encounter slots, 60%, 30%, and 10%. The only exception to this is in the bug catching contest, where you have 10 slots and they're all 10%. He gets the Omanite. Now he'll need a Steel type. He knows that the Steelix was in Union. Maybe he hopes that while he's looking for it, he knows there's a chance to run to that Pony's now again. But he goes across Steelix very quickly. After this, he will only need to do his 6th badge, and that will be it for Sceptross. Kozak does take out prize, so he's got his 6 badges. Kozak does have, he has the info to finish too. He has the Ledian info from UC, just like Sceptross did. Yeah, for anything with a 255 catch rate, the type of ball doesn't make a difference. Besides, except with Level Ball. Level Ball always catches something with 255 catch rate. But yeah, you don't get any improved encounter rate from using Great Balls or Ultra Balls, because now you see these guys generally use Pokeballs because they're the cheapest. Yeah, letting in a few different spots. Seemed like it was most common in Route 33, by what we saw from Sceptross. Unless we just got fiendishly unlucky on Route 37. Yeah, Level Ball and Master Ball will always catch. It has a 100% catch rate on anything that you use it on. But any other type of ball, It just always has the, every other type of water has the same effect as usual. Yes, Sceptross didn't need Almanite, but I think he just wants to avoid doing the Lighthouse trainer. Just hoping that you'd come across Almanite and Steel type enough faster times than you would have been able to do the 8 Lighthouse trainers. But yeah, there you go. That is Sceptross's 6th event. And he's done. Sceptross finishing at a time of 1:31.07. I didn't see what his speed reducing move was, but I'm sure he'll tell me. Yeah, it looks like the Ho is not the common slot in the water here in New Bark Town. Generally, water slots are pretty good to go for because there's only 3 in the water, and well, you just hope that you don't. That the one you're looking for isn't a 10% encounter slot. I guess that finds it though. Kozak, I don't think has speed or buttery information, but he has some. He had some things that Sceptross doesn't, namely the horse and pony task.
Hello.
Hey Sceptross, congrats. I didn't see what your speed reducing move was, but I'm sure you'll tell me what it was.
Sorry?
I didn't see what your speed reducing move was, but I'm sure you'll tell me.
Natu had a scary face, the pseudo word of Natu.
Oh, okay, that's nice. All right, good stuff. Okay, so yeah, congrats on your victory. Tell me your impressions of that race.
Well, this had some silly mistakes. Well, I guess I continue the tradition of the tournament of selling TMs on the card.
Well, that one was not as costly as some other ones we've seen, unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, yeah. As I said, it was not too bad because I knew I could just pick it up later, and I guess I needed the money for the healing items too. So yeah, it was not too bad. Throughout the race, I was getting a little bit concerned because I was not finding much info. Fortunately, Yusin gave me the path by showing me that middle goal.
Yeah, it looked like you were trying to go for the horsey or pony tag goal that Kozak got.
That was my plan. That's also why I didn't repel in Union. My plan was trying to metagame that. It was in a really good location. It was worth 3 bingos, and I was pretty sure it was in Union. I could not be sure because I didn't know the delay between you marking the goal and Kozak actually getting it. But
yeah, I mean, it's hard for me to say that because obviously the stream is a bit delayed from how you guys are seeing it.
Yeah, I felt that if it was either Union or at worst Slowpoke well, but it could also be fishing. But I was close to the fishing rod, so I could just pick it up if need be. But yeah, then it ended up not being needed, and I just figured I would go with a consistent path using the info I had.
Yeah, it was in the lower floor of Union. It was. I was a little surprised. I was a little surprised you didn't find it because you got a fair few encounters on that floor.
Yeah. That's why I wasn't repelling there. I was even considering getting like a couple more encounters, but I figured I would just go with a consistent path.
Yeah, and then you got the Almanite info, and you bet you were like kicking yourself a bit for not catching that Steelix when you came across it.
Yes. I didn't catch it for obvious reasons. I had a path, and Steel type was not in my path. But then when I see it, I was like, okay. I was actually wondering what would have been better, going for the Almanite or the Steel type, or the Lighthouse trainers. I figured, okay, let's just go for the Almanite. But all in all, maybe overall it was better to go for the Lighthouse trainers. But I guess it didn't matter in the end. So
Yeah, I mean, you can never really tell how long it's going to take to find
yeah,
two
it was a little
Pokemon
bit
goals.
less consistent, and it was my 7th slot. I don't know if you counted, but it was my 7th.
Oh,
So,
it
yeah.
was? Oh, dang,
Yes.
okay. Yeah, I like how you found Scyther there before you found the Almanite.
Yeah. Also, I accidentally got the phone book trainer before I checked Bill's book, and surprise, surprise, it was on the card. I'm very careful there. I always check the Pokemon first, and if it's on the card, I just come back later. But there, accidentally, I did not, and well, I got
Oh, okay.
punished. I always do the Pokemon first to not give out the information.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'd be interested to see if Kozak would have done that had you not marked it at around the same time. But I don't know. It's a play I quite like to do anyway. When Max Phone looks on the card.
Yeah, it's a free number. You get the Pokemon. It just feels so good. So much synergy.
Yeah. So, man, there was you had some interesting times with your main. I think my favorite part was when you on Rival 2, when you got frozen by the Venonat, reset, and were like, right, got to bring out the big guns, got to teach tackle to my Grand Ball. Absolutely love that. I feel like it's not something you see every day, just teach tackle to get through this fight.
Yeah, it was my best move against the stupid Venonat. I did not want to deal with a 3-shot again, since I was resetting anyway. I figured I could just guarantee the 1-shot with tackle, because I was pretty sure it was a 1-shot.
Yeah.
I also forgot Rock Smash.
Well,
I had to go back.
You know, you're like, you know, you can go back there when you're doing Alpha puzzles and stuff if you want, I suppose.
Yeah. Also, I think I've never used so many escape ropes in a single race. between the Alpha puzzles and all the escaping from a lighthouse, escaping from Burn Tower, like all of that. What else? What did Kozak run?
So Kozak, he actually found a Mewtwo on 46.
Oh wow!
But he found it quite late, and it was only level 2. So yeah, a little bit.
Does that mean I inflicted another loss to Mewtwo?
That's right. So
let's go.
There you go. We'll bring it down below 50% win rate yet.
Let's go.
But yeah, I mean, it started with Headbutt and Thunder, which was fine. And then, you know, Faulkner's TM with Psybeam, so
yeah,
that was pretty much perfect for Mewtwo.
It actually got me thinking for a second if it would make him main switch to the Giraffe or something, but obviously not worth for me. The Giraffe is
maybe a bit late at that point if you haven't been leveling your Giraffe.
Yeah. I also decided not to do Flash early. I figured it was not in that good of a row, but then everything just sorted itself in a way I had to do Flash, so I just went with it. Funbook Trainers was enough experience already, so I figured I did not need it. And yeah, I see Kozak is almost done. He needs the Elf puzzles and Stopper Butterfree.
I don't think he has Beedrill Butterfree information.
Oh, he didn't see the Kakuna. Yeah, that Kakuna was really nice. Kakuna. I also decided to just switch strat it because I didn't know if I was gonna fight the Lighthouse trainers in the end, so I figured I would just lock in the 2 goals.
Yeah, I think most of the time it was fine, apart from maybe on that trainer on 39 where you kind of just got a bit wrecked and then had to bring your Natu in and all that.
Yeah, Natu clutched.
But yeah, so that's his 8 trainers in the Lighthouse. I think. He hasn't marked, has he? Yeah, he has.
Oh, he's done. He's done. Damn. Actually.
Oh, there you go. Nice Scyther there.
Yeah. Was actually closer than I expected it to be.
So many colors on the screen. I can't. I found it so hard to keep track of what you were all going for.
Yeah.
Oh jeez, the Scyther had Megahorn too. That's a main right there.
Oh, it had Megahorn. Didn't see it. Only saw Shadow Ball. But yeah, I committed to the elf puzzles very early too. I think I was at some point like like my rows and my lines were like pointing to the elf puzzles.
Yeah,
Everything but
it was
that
it was in like an incredible spot for you.
Yeah.
So. I think chat's a bit scared of the elf puzzles, but they're not all that bad really.
No, it's actually my favorite goal. Lots of people throw me shade because of it. Yeah, it's my favorite goal from the card.
Yeah, Kozak finishes in a time of 1:40:41.
Nice. Okay, maybe you probably want to bring him in here.
Yes, he'll come in when he's ready.
Yeah, apologies for resetting my timer too accidentally. I was typing in the room that
Oh, you
that
like,
I
use
had
one of your one of your
the
keybinds for resetting.
That's exactly what happened. I typed that I accidentally had column 5 row 5 for 30 seconds and I hit the keybind.
And we're joined by Kozak94. Congrats. Tell me how you feel about that.
Honestly, this is a PB for me, so
Nice.
I'm kind of happy about it. I figured that I was far back enough when I saw the Sceptross mark for Suicune on 42, and I kind of didn't figure I was going to win it, but then he marked a whole bunch of stuff and then just stopped marking stuff, and I kind of was like, wait, maybe I have a chance. So I don't know. I did what I could.
That's probably when I was doing elf puzzles. That
yeah,
takes
it was the alpha puzzles. Yeah, and
yeah, he was doing elf puzzles and trying to find the ponyta that you found on the
Union
basement. Yeah, Union basement.
Didn't show up. Actually, yeah, I actually checked several encounters where it was. I'm surprised it was. I was surprised, and Garth told me it was where it was.
Yeah, and so I figured, I saw the lull, and then I saw alpha. I'm like, there's no way I can do this as fast as you can. So I kind of just went, let's try to stick to the bottom. And 9 minutes off, it's commendable.
Yeah, I mean, I reckon you're definitely getting more dangerous the more games you play.
Yeah, it's just a shame that I'm 0-3. I don't see myself moving on, but it was still a good race.
You've got one more game. I mean, I think it would be great to try and clutch out a win on that last one if you can. I'll be rooting for you. That's for sure.
That's the goal.
You may actually have a chance because there's 2 4th places that will be wildcards for the bracket. So if you win, you might get one of those.
I think the only mistake I made, well, I don't want to say mistake, but I think I spent a little bit too much time early on trying to coax that Mewtwo to go. I'm pretty sure I died in the same spot with that same Mewtwo 3 times on Route 30, and just I don't know. Level two is hard to get going, right?
Yeah. Especially
outside of that, I think once it got going, it got going, but just that little beginning, I'm pretty sure is where that slowed me down a lot, too. But I don't know. Who knows? Maybe another.
On our side, it was like the Sceptross had quite a large progress lead because it took you a while to find a main, and then the Mewtwo was level 2, and you had to try and raise it up without dying. Like that ground ball killed you when you were trying to raise it up on that. And
that was kind of like, do I continue from here? Yeah, let's go.
I mean, you know that a Mewtwo is going to come good, and Faulkner's TM was like pretty much perfect. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what you guys think, but I think Psybeam is probably better than Psychic for Mewtwo just because of the PP.
There's definitely a point.
Yeah,
like it just one shots. If it one shots everything anyway, obviously Psybeam is better.
What did Sceptross run?
I ran a
Sceptross
Granbull.
Yeah, he ran the Granbull that killed you. You know.
So I was actually considering running that Granbull, and then I saw Karate Chop was doing nothing, and I was just like, no, I'm not about this.
Yeah, it did also have Mega Kick.
Yeah,
but it is kind of scary to rely on Mega Kick.
Yeah, I've been burned by Mega Kick a couple times, so I didn't feel like playing that lottery today. But it was still a good run. Like I said, it was a PB for me. I'm happy with it, even though it's a loss. It is what it is.
It's a good attitude to have, I reckon.
And I didn't mismark the card this time either, so that's a win for me too.
Yep. So, yeah, good race, guys. Next Pokemon Crystal Randomizer Cinco Bingo action will be on Thursday, by the looks of it, unless somebody's scheduled like in between me loading this page and and then yeah. Well,
I think I'm actually the next match, if I'm not mistaken.
Wait, no, I say that.
I have a match on Thursday.
I just reloaded it. It looks like there's something in the system for 3 o'clock on Thursday as well. 3 o'clock Eastern between Tixage and Medician. So.
Oh,
yeah,
that one got scheduled during our race.
Yeah, it looks like that's you probably. I think it's not even up on the schedule properly yet. Just been awaiting approval. But yeah, we got that one at 3, and then we got Sceptross versus Demilsu at 5:30, and also at 5:30, Kozak against Hercules Bench Press. So yeah,
I think like those 2 races close out the group, right?
No, so. I still need to race her.
Oh, you still have one more. Okay.
Too.
Yeah, Sceptross has 2 more races, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, so so he'll have to do race circ after that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Pokemon Crystal Rango. These races are kind of like buses. You wait around and then they just all come along at once. But you'll have you'll be able to mark out a large chunk in your calendars, I guess, if you want to do that. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for the race. Thanks for putting on a good show. Go ahead and follow the runners if you'd like. Follow me, Garfield Lightning. Follow the SpeedGaming Network, which has been hosting this great event. We've got I think we're roughly 2/3 of the way through the group stage matches now. So
yeah,
we've got
more or less that, yeah.
There's going to be 100 matches in total in the group stage, assuming nobody drops out between now and then. So we're about 2/3 of the way through that. But yeah, so we're coming up to the business end. Hope you enjoy the remainder of the group stage matches, guys, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
See you. Thank you, everyone, for watching.
Bye.